You thought this was going to be a normal week of preparation for the Super Bowl? No, there's a controversy. And here's what it is. It's actually kind of interesting. So I don't know how this worked out, but the Chiefs were given the Raiders practice facility for the week. It's really nice. State of the art. There's like, I was there in August. At least 4 fields, 3 outdoors, 1 indoors. It's nice. Niners got UNLV.
Yeah.
And they have turf, and they put grass over the turf for the Niners, and the grass apparently is a little too soft, according to the Niners. They haven't practiced on it yet, but they're not happy at all. What do you think of this development?
Who thought that? Well, first of all, who thought that was a good idea to put grass over turf just like right before they show up to practice? I mean, it sounds like I don't know anything about landscaping. That sounds like a bad idea. Doesn't sound like the smart idea. Yeah, I don't know, man. Is Taylor Swift behind this? Like, I don't know.
Because she has the kind of pull. She could do that. Billionaire.
Yeah, we got to look into that deeper. But yeah, no, that's crazy, man. I hope they figure it out because not being able to practice fully or having weird issues with the practice field seems like it could be a disadvantage or maybe an advantage because they overcome grass gate and practiced anyways. I don't know, man. But it's interesting. It seems very unprofessional, right? This is the Super Bowl. Like, you think NFL would have taken care of this, had this prepared properly, figured out a plan for them. I mean, it seems like they should have just rotated with the Chiefs at the Raiders facility, right?
I don't understand why the Niners went for this. One team gets a state-of-the-art NFL facility. The other one gets UNLV and makeshift grass. What do they flip a coin? How is that fair? I mean, I'm not a Niner homer at all, and this is their problem, but it does seem really unfortunate and worse than unfortunate, like unfair. Unfair would be the word. And the NFL seems that needs to make this right. So, again, I've been to the Raiders facility. There's 3 outdoor fields and an indoor field. They could probably share it. They wouldn't even have to be out there at the same time, but that seems to be preferable. One team takes it in the morning, one team takes it in the evening, the afternoon. Then the Niners playing at UNLV. That's messed up. People may not realize it, but it was raining a lot in the Bay last week. So those 2 practices they had kind of compromised as well. Now, it's good that Brock Purdy got some practice throwing with a wet ball, but that doesn't help him in the Super Bowl. So maybe they could get some ideal practices without messed up conditions for once.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a fair way to approach it, and hopefully they get it resolved. I don't know. I guess the concern that it's too soft is what? Like, what are they worried about? The danger of it, or just the speed of the practice, or what exactly is the big worry with the surf being too soft?
I have no idea. That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Like, I mean, it sounds like
problem. Why? How could grass be too soft? I like soft grass.
That. Yeah, please give me some soft grass. I'm good.
I mean, who wants hard grass? Not me.
Help me. The Raiders play indoors, but is it grass or is it turf?
It's grass. It's like Arizona. They roll it in. They cart it in. I'm guessing here, as a former JV athlete myself, I'm thinking maybe it's about footing. Maybe they feel like it's slipping and sliding.
Yeah. Exposed seams. Supposedly their seams are exposed, so maybe it could trip, injury hazard. It just doesn't seem right. It seems crazy that it's even an issue headed into the Super Bowl. We're at the highest level. NFL should have figured this out. 49ers shouldn't have signed off on that idea either, right? Like,
it seems like they did a little bit of advanced reconnaissance. That's not the word I was looking for, but they should have known about this. Yeah, I guess they're going to the Super Bowl, right? It's hard to say.
When is their first practice? Is it Wednesday or tomorrow?
I think they probably had a walkthrough today. I would think. Wow. So they'll find out. But what a way you gotta love. What a great opening storyline for the Super Bowl. Hey, #1 sports league in America, #1 game. One team gets crap facilities because that's how we do it. At least the game won't be on turf.
Yeah, at least the game's not going to be on turf. I mean, knock on wood, hopefully everything goes good in practice. But yeah, it just doesn't seem professional. I feel like the NFL really got to figure that out. This is a different subject, but they really need to figure it out, a uniform policy on turf. Like, turf should be pretty much the same on every field. Should be grass. It shouldn't be turf. Should be the same kind of grass. It seems like that should be more uniform than it is in the NFL. But yeah, as far as practicing, man, that does seem like an advantage for the Chiefs if they got that Raiders facility is nice from what I've seen, and they got a perfect facility to practice, and Niners do not.
It just
That's not
shows
good.
how little the league thinks of the players. I mean, really, they're so replaceable in the league's eyes. That whole not for long thing's a big deal. There aren't very many stars in the league, and that whole next man, I don't think they care. Those professional soccer leagues in Europe, they don't play on turf. They really value the stars of their sport. And
Yeah.
imagine if Brandon Ayuk or Christian McCaffrey got hurt in a practice at UNLV. What would they say in the NFL? Next man up. Too bad.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
And
right,
frankly,
man.
people will watch the game no matter who's playing in it.
Do you think this is a legitimate excuse for the 49ers if they don't win the Super Bowl?
No. It's just a hazard they shouldn't have to worry about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
You know?
unfortunate, man.
Chris Holt
It's
says
unfortunate.
soft grass equals major injuries.
Soft grass equals hard football teams. I don't
It
know.
just doesn't seem fair that the Chiefs get Taylor Swift and all of her shenanigans that go along with it. Like, how come no one on the Niners thought about dating a billionaire? That would have been smart. Like Travis
Yeah.
Kelce, he's doing it. I'm sure he's in love, but it's also a great team move. You want to have Taylor Swift on your side. So who do the Niners have?
Well, let's see what are the options.
Who's dropping the ball here? Who could be dating a billionaire that isn't? I think that's something that the Niners should consider.
Yeah.
Brock,
I mean, who's available? Rihanna, Beyonce, they're taking. Kendall Jenner, isn't she? I think she's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Someone go
But
after
isn't she
her.
with Travis Scott? I don't know. I'm 36. I'm not going to pretend like I know.
My wife's
just
maybe
saying.
watch Kardashian. I've been watching the Kardashians. Okay. And yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. Matthew Sanders says players need to shake this off and embrace it. One less excuse for KC when we beat him mentality. Let the execs be vocal. Grant home team gets preference.
This is weird, man. I don't like it. I wish the 49ers had equal practice facility, man. It just doesn't feel right. I really think they should just split it between the Chiefs at the Raiders facility anyways. You know, I think that's the ultimate. That's the answer.
It doesn't speak well for Vegas either. It's like, hey, we're ready to host the Super Bowl, kind of.
Yeah.
We have one really nice facility and UNLV. You'll be fine though. UNLV's a good school. It's like, oh God. Maybe you should.
What NFL players has UNLV produced? I'm trying to think. Can you think of one?
I think I can think of one.
Who's that?
Oh, that's San Diego State. I was going to say Marshall Faulk. I was going to say Marshall Faulk, but I think that's San Diego State.
I can't think
of
I'll
one
look it up.
Player. You know why? The turf.
But why? That's
turf.
Because it's soft.
No question.
Soft grass on top of turf.
Absolutely.
Oh, Randall Cunningham.
Jeez.
Eric Wright. Yeah,
How about
there
that?
we go.
How about that? Okay, it's enough about the grass.